Jimmy Mitchell liked to come because we had a car down there, see, when I was the only one left, see. We had a 39 Chevrolet, and I was the only one that could drive it, see. My daddy couldn't drive a car. So
you didn't have a driver's license?
Anyway, I went to Hopeful High School my senior year, and I drove a car to school every day and back. And when I went to high school, I was the only one in high school that had a car to drive to school.
Wow, that's cool.
So you were cool.
I would park it out in the schoolyard out there. All of the girls during recess and lunch hour would sit in my car out there, see.
You were cool.
Peggy Kerbo and all my girlfriends and all, they'd go sit in the car with me, see.
So I was right. You didn't have to fight over the girls. They came to you.
Yeah. So.
So wait a minute. How did you get a car if Papa Hayes couldn't drive a car and
Okay.
Mama Hayes couldn't drive a car?
Just before LH went to Baltimore to work in the bomber plant up there.
The war was going on.
The war was going on. Just before he went up there, he and Papa went to town, and Papa bought a 39 Chevrolet. He paid $400 for it.
Wow.
And he brought it home. And then a few weeks after he got it home, LH got him a job at the bomber plant in Baltimore. And he had to teach me how to drive. And LH didn't have much patience with me driving.
He wanted that car to go with
He
him.
was teaching me how to drive. He said, "Billy, you're the sorriest damn driver in the world." But anyway, when he left, the only way Papa could go to town to buy groceries for me to take him, see.
Wow.
Bill, what happened to the mule and buggy by then?
What?
Have you already sold
Well,
them?
that's a different generation before that, see.
Yeah.
Mule and buggy, see.
Well, there had to be a point because you had to have groceries every week.
What?
You had to have groceries every week.
But I take him to town every week and we bought groceries
And
in the car.
the mule and buggy?
Sugar, I didn't ever go to town in a mule and buggy. But I can remember when we had the mule and buggy.
Mm-hmm.
And Moosey, Paul.
Why'd you call him Uncle Moosey? Why did you
Moosey.
call him Moosey?
Well, when he was coming up, he was kind of short and stubby. Looked like he'd fight a mule.
He
you know.
couldn't help it.
And somebody, Tom Hayes, I believe it was, down the road, he said, "You know, you look just like a bull moose."
Ah.
From then on, his name was Moosey.
Moosey. Okay, I never knew that.
That's all I ever
But
heard.
anyway, Moosey, he liked to go to see a girl down there about Mount Pleasant of Vader, about 7 or 8 miles from Hopeful. So he'd hitch old Mag to the buggy, and he'd go down there to see Delwood, to see one of those, Margaret Davis, what I believe her name was down there. And he went down there one day, and he had to park Mag to the buggy outside to the fence, tied to the fence, while he went in to get the girl to come out and get in the buggy. Well, some of the boys that lived down there, when Moosey went and tied old Mag to the house, to the fence, went in to get the girl, they kind of resented him coming down and getting one of their girlfriends. So they turned old Mag loose out in the road, and they clapped their hands. Mag took off with the buggy. Mag came home. I can remember this now. Mag came home.
She knew where home was.
She went just beyond Wilmer's house where it is now. There was a gate out there. So she came up there and stopped with her head over the gate. The buggy was behind her and no driver. so when Moosey went out with this girl to get the buggy, the damn buggy, the horse was gone.
Wow,
So he had to walk 7 miles home.
that's awesome.
That's funny.
That's what you courted those days.
I bet that girl never did go with him again.
Well, I don't know.
I never did court nobody. But I remember old Mag coming home without Moosey though.
What'd your daddy say?